What is up? Let's see here. Data cleared.
The last Metroid is in captivity. Galaxy is at peace.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Peace.
Thank you, Samus. Thank you for the Metroid, Samus. Thank you for killing us all, Samus. Oh, hey there. What's up, everybody? Just in time for the beginning. I'll probably play a good chunk of the game tonight. It's not very long. Probably be on until 9:30 or so. A couple hours.
Emergency, emergency.
As they told us at the beginning of the game,
The last Metroid is in captivity.
and I also believe the
The galaxy is at peace.
watch out. Oh, and they took off.
The galaxy is at peace.
Hope Nintendo doesn't sue me for streaming their game. They seem to like to do that. Morphin' time! Missile. Doom, 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 doom. Dun, 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 dun. Save completed. Da-dum-da-dum-dum. Oh. Spazer. Hey, what's up, Alan? This is Final Fight for Sega Genesis. It only looks like Super Metroid. It's a fan mod. That's not true. At all. Not even in the slightest. Select a missile, then press the X button. Really? I feel like they should put the words, "Hey, idiot," in front of that. If you don't know how to shoot a missile. Hey, idiot. Select the missile. Press X. Okay, idiot. Oh, that's right. I'm going the wrong way. Save. Would you like to save? I would like to save money. Could give two shits about your game. Let's see. I'm still not clear on what this thing is. What is that thing? Some giant dead creature you walk through its mouth. Save again. Little baby Creed. Can't hit him. Wow. He finally put his hand down. Just blocking his mouth with his hand like the whole time. What? What was that? I keep hearing there's like banging noises. Whatever. No idea what that is. Oh. Okay. This is my aunt. Good times. Alright, so... let's see. Fuck you, die. assholes. Okay, so there's an energy tank in here. It's real easy to find. Can you see it? You can see it, right? Like, it's right there in front of me. See? Like, how are you supposed to know that's there? You don't use a guide or something. Like, I get it's hidden, but come on. Just, like, you know, we should put an energy tank in here somewhere. And, whatever his name is, Sakamoto or whatever, he's like, just put it in the ceiling. Fuck it. Or you should put it in the ceiling now. I said now. Okay, so that was a various suit. That was the various suit, which is one of many various suits. Various suits. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. There's nothing in there. Let me see. I'm trying to remember where to go first. I need the power bomb, right? Or do I need the... No, I need the speed booster first, and then you get the power bomb with that. Hey, look, it's a xenomorph. Hey, look, it's a Starship Enterprise. Just really small. Here's another one like the one before, except you actually have to know where this one is in order to progress in the game. Hey look, you can see where to go, right? It's right in front of me. Pretty easy to determine, right? The fuck? Okay. could you possibly get stuck in this game? Alright, so now I can go get the power bomb. The jackknife power bomb. Whose move was that? I forget. I forget what wrestler that belonged to. Sorry. Jackknife power bomb. Why does that sound familiar? Was it like the Giant or somebody? Lex Luger, maybe? Lex Luger. The, Batman villain? I mean, Superman villain, Lex Luger. Is a motorcycle or something out here? Somebody revving their engine. I hear you. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so I think I'm going the right way. Maybe not. Do I need to get something first? I don't know. I always get confused in these parts. Like, in what order you get stuff. Like, I remember where stuff is, I just don't remember what order you get it in. Like, I think I need the power bomb in order to get into the place to fight that, whatever that thing is, that you melt in the lava. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You shoot it off that bridge and it burns alive. And Samus laughs her ass off. Oh, right, okay. So you need to do that first. That's right, you gotta get the ice beam first. Then the power bomb. Ooh. Oh, great. God damn it. Get out of there. Okay. Yeah, you have a motorcycle. I hear it. Cool. Cool motorcycle. Please keep revving it. I'm glad I don't do ASMR. I'd be really pissed right now. Fucking motorcycle. Shut up. Hang on, now I'm all confused. Okay. Thought so. I gotta go up here first. There we go. I gotta get a new laser for my Sega CD. The one I just bought. I gotta put a new laser in it. Stopped reading. Well, it didn't stop reading discs, but it's skipping. So I'm gonna get that Thursday, and I should swap it pretty quickly. I looked at how to do it in videos. It's pretty simple. It seems like it anyway. Of course, it's like me. I'll probably like lose a limb or something. What did you do? I opened my Sega CD. I'm bleeding out. What the hell? That's 6 screws. How did you do this? Homicide investigators were called to the scene when a man tried to change his Sega CD laser. Accidentally dismembered himself. Okay, so let's go get... Power Bomb. And then we'll get the Stone Cold Stunner after that. And why? Why would we do that? Because Stone Cold said so. Excuse me. So I picked up this old PC on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, one of the two, at an estate sale. It was Sunday. And by old, I mean 1993? Old? Like old PC. 486. I don't even know what that is, but a 486 came out when Doom was new. Let's put it that way. So I ordered some parts and a new CPU for it and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to get it to run Doom. Thinking of making videos about it. I don't know how to do that though. We'll see. Maybe a video about it. I don't know, a series of videos about it. I don't know. First, I gotta install DOS on it, and then Windows 3.11. Maybe Windows 95. We'll see. Right now, I'm having trouble finding a keyboard that works on the thing because it has such an old connector. You have to order a keyboard for it from like 30 years ago. It doesn't even have PCI slots, it has ISA slots. Very slow. It has a 1 megabyte video card, 12 megabytes of RAM. And it runs at 33 megahertz, the CPU. That's 0.033 gigahertz. But it has a CD drive, and it has a 3.5-inch floppy drive. So, if I want to install Windows with a floppy drive, it takes about 6 disks. And that's for a total of about 10 megabytes. Because each disk was 1.44 megabytes in size. In fact, Windows 3.11 cannot even read a disk that is bigger than 2 gigabytes in a single partition. You have to actually make several partitions of 2 gigabytes or smaller for Windows to even see it. So, very interesting how things have changed. Things have rapidly, I mean, it's always been rapidly, like, changing, but, yeah. nuts. Oh, what's up, man? It's funny, I'll have to, see what that keyboard that I ordered looks like when I get it. Hopefully I get it in a couple days. I was hoping to get, adapter today, and, Amazon delayed it till Friday, I think. So I'm super impatient. I was like, fuck that, I'm ordering a keyboard. Plus, I don't even know if those adapters will work that well. I saw one that said the mouse, the serial port adapter for the mouse, like you have to have a mouse that apparently works with serial ports, just doesn't have a serial port. Whatever that means, I don't know. Like it has to have the ability to power it, essentially, because it's not a passive. I think it's a passive connector, so the mouse, whatever. Point being, it's a bitch. Getting all this old stuff up and running. So what I got was a SD. Get this. So instead of like, okay, because it won't read a drive bigger than 2 gigs, and it only has an IDE connector, you essentially need to get an IDE hard drive that's 2 gigs or smaller. Well, those are so old now that they're bad, right? They're all dead. So you don't want to get one of those. And the only hard drives you can get are bigger than 2 gigabytes, right? You're not going to find a SATA drive 2 gigs or smaller. So what sucks is that you get one of those, you can't find a hard drive for it, rather. So what you can do is, what I did is I bought an IDE to SD card adapter. And so essentially you use an SD card that's 2 gigs, or you just make 2 gigabyte partitions on an SD card, and you can use that as an OS drive, and it supposedly works fine. Like I guess the SD card's even faster than the old hard drives would have been, so it's cheap enough, and I have enough SD cards, so. But I ordered a 2 gig SD card just to make sure that I don't go below it. But anyway, it's funny how that works. The one thing I don't have is like a place to mount the SD reader inside the case without shorting it out, at least. That's what I'm worried about. Is it touching the case and grounding or something? I don't know how it works, but anyway. I need to figure out something to like suspend it in the case so I can close the case up and it doesn't get shocked or whatever. But it's a pain. Figuring all that out is a pain. I think you can 3D print a mount. I just don't have a 3D printer, obviously. So maybe I can. My coworker has one, so maybe I can coax him into printing me one. I just need some sort of like plastic cradle or something, you know. Or a way to like tape it to the case or something. Ah, that's good. That's a good idea. Yeah, zip tie is not a bad idea. I just don't... Not that it'll be moving around or anything. I'm not like gonna jostle the case around once I close it back up. It's probably closed for good, but like... Yeah, I'm gonna try to get everything installed and up and running later this week. The first thing I did when I got the SD card today was I made a bootable DOS drive out of it, which is super easy. You just have to, you essentially burn an image onto the SD card. turn the SD card into a drive. It's so weird. What the fuck was that? How did I miss it? Do you really? That's cool. You can find it online. I mean, it's all over the place. There's a website, I forget the name of the site, but there's basically a website with like that and like every version of Windows up to 3.5 downloadable on it in like SD image. So all you gotta do is just burn it onto the SD card, and it has bootable. It makes it into a bootable DOS drive, and then it has every version of Windows on it in folders, so that you can choose which one you want to install once you get DOS installed. I do have a CD drive though, and a 3.5-inch floppy, which I don't know if that works. I don't even know if the keyboard port works on the back. That very well might not even. I may not even be able to use the computer. I have no idea. I'm just assuming it works. I replaced the CMOS battery today, and it seems like it fixed the issue that was one of the issues that was popping up when you turn the power on. It gave me a real-time clock error, and Googling that said it's probably the bad CMOS battery, so I changed it, and that went away. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I don't know if I'm going to go with 95. I've seen that 95 is mainly meant for like Pentiums, which Pentiums basically run laps around 486s, even the fastest 486s. One thing I found out that was pretty cool though is there was a, it's called an Pentium overdrive chip. So when I pulled up my, I took the 486 chip off of the motherboard, out of the socket, and underneath it, it says overdrive ready. And basically what that means is, so they made an overdrive chip. They called it a Pentium overdrive chip. And it was a 486 chip. It was like a Pentium chip, sorry. It was a Pentium chip with a 32-bit bus on it. So it was a downgraded bus. So it was a drop-in upgrade for 486 motherboards. So it's essentially, it's like a lower performing Pentium chip that has like the advancements that Pentium brought, but a lower clock speed than like a normal Pentium, so it doesn't run quite as fast as normal, but it's way faster than like a normal 486, so it was kind of like this stopgap solution that they released. But my board will support that, so I don't know if I want to get it though. They're pretty pricey. They're like $100 for a chip, something like that, because they were pretty rare. And when they came out, they were super expensive, apparently. So they never really, like, caught on. But it would be cool to have. It's just one of those neat kind of, like, let's see what it's like kind of things. So I don't know. I'll probably end up buying, like, 4 or 5 different processors for this thing just to try them all out. You know. What's the fun? I mean, that's honestly the whole point of it, right? Because once upon a time, these things cost like $400 or $500 a chip, and now you can get them for like $30-40. Like I ordered a 486DX4 100 megahertz chip, and I've got that on the way. It'll be here in a couple weeks. It's coming from China, unfortunately. I'm telling you, man. I'm looking forward to running Doom on some of this stuff, because it'll run like 40 plus frames a second apparently, which sounds hilarious, but like, believe me, back in the day, if you were playing Doom at like 40 something frames a second, that shit was mind blowing. And I'm eager to see like what kind of sound card and stuff is in it, because I want to see if it actually like performs like I'm expecting it to. I don't even know. It might not even be a very good one. I might have to upgrade that too. But the whole thing is cool. I think it's just cool that I was able to like rescue this thing. Save from the dump. And there were two other ones. There were two other PCs there that I considered buying. The problem is the space. Like they take up so much damn room. I already have enough PCs. And like this one's enough of like a time and a money sink. The rest of them, I don't even know. I think one of them might have had a Pentium in it or something, but it would have been like... And it was like... It had, it was sitting in a basement for God knows how long. And the other one had like openings on it, and there were like cobwebs and stuff up inside it, and I was just like, yeah, I don't really want to see what's in there. I don't want to open that and have like a family of spiders scurry out or something. That would freak me out. So anyway, and I don't feel like cleaning this, anything like that. This one was like sealed. There were like no openings on it. And when I opened it, it was like super clean. I was surprised how clean it was. There was like no dust in it at all. Yeah, I actually opened this thing out. I opened it up out in the garage when I first got it. So I was like, yeah. If there's anything in there, I'm not letting it into the house. But there's nothing. There was nothing in there. Yeah, I was really kind of shocked at how clean it was. I was like, damn. And it had been opened before at some point, obviously, because the hard drive's been upgraded. It had a 2.5 gig hard drive in it from like 1997, and the computer was made in like 93, so they upgraded at some point. Obviously. I hate that I fell down there. That sucks. Yeah, I want to get some other games up and running too. Hopefully, I think you can get the files from Good Old Games, and they should install. And I do have a disc copy of Doom 2 for Windows 95 that I found a few months back at a shop out in Ackworth. I just want to install that off the disc, just to say I did. So it runs in FAT16 and not FAT32. You know, FAT32 has a 4 gigabyte limit. FAT16 is half of that. FAT16 is a 2 gigabyte limit. Windows 95 actually is when FAT32 was introduced. So Windows 95 can do bigger drives. I think there's a way to get like bigger drives on the... I'm sure there's a way, like, I'm sure somebody hacked in a version, or and hacked in the capability into Windows 95 or something, but officially I know that you can do 4 gigabyte drives on Windows 95, or 4 gigabyte partitions. You could do like a 100 gigabyte drive, you just have to have 25 partitions. But honestly, like, what are you going to do with that kind of space? Though, I think the entirety of Doom is like 20 megabytes. Like all the episodes. I have a 2 gigabyte SD card that I bought, so I'm only going to have 2 gigabytes to start with. Which is fine. I have bigger SD cards if I want to upgrade. But I didn't see the point, really. It'll be kind of interesting changing out the laser on my Sega CD in a couple days. Videos I watch make it look super easy. I'm sure it is. It'll be good practice for the PlayStation I have downstairs that's skipping during cutscenes. I am eager to... I want to see as well, well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get it online. I'm kind of interested to see if I can get it working with like a broadband connection. But then at the same time, I'm kind of wary of like getting it on the internet at all, because I'm sure it'll immediately catch a virus. Get hacked. Honestly, I kind of want to see Windows 3.11 first, because I haven't seen it in so long. Windows 95 is not that different. I mean, it's different than like modern Windows, but it's very much, you know, of the same ilk. 3.11 is a totally different looking OS. I haven't seen it in almost, probably literally 30 years. I'm changing the laser on my Sega CD that I just bought like 2 weeks ago. It's discs, it skips. See, it's skipping on homebrew, like on not homebrew, burned CDs. So I don't know, it could just be that it doesn't like burned CDs, but I think this is time to change the laser. They tend to die after, 3 decades. And it's just like $30 for a laser. And it's a 5-minute process to change it out. Of what? I think you're right. They do use the same kernel to some degree. And that's part of the... I mean, that's a good and a bad thing, because backward compatibility is like infinite, but then it's not as stable as it could be, obviously. Oh, god damn it. I went the wrong way. I don't think I can go back the other way now. You fucker. No, it's good because I need to change the laser on one of my PlayStations, and that one's easy too. Like, it's no harder than the disk drive mod I did on the Saturn or the Dreamcast. It's just instead of replacing it with an SD card reader, I'm replacing it with another laser. I looked for an EverDrive or something for the Sega CD, and there's not one for the hardware. There is an EverDrive that plays Sega CD games as if it emulates a Sega CD, in other words. But that is a couple $100. There's 2 of them. There's the Terra Onion Mega SD, and then there's the Mega EverDrive Pro. And each one, I think the Terra Onion's $250. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I have the actual hardware. I'll just get the $30 laser. Thanks. I've seen lasers on eBay for as cheap as like $12. But I think the one I'm getting is new. Because they still make them for other things. It's like a universal, generic Sony laser that's used in all kinds of things. It's actually, I think it's used in the Saturn as well. At least some models of the Saturn. I know. You can actually... Yeah. You can get a better experience by emulating stuff. I just like playing it on real hardware. Plus, I can't really... I can. That's not true. You can play it on the Wii. The Wii can emulate the Sega CD really well. And 32X. You can actually play 32X CD games on the Wii now. I was playing Night Trap not too long ago. That game sucks. It's not really a game. It's a bunch of cutscenes you have to be... Well... Basically have to have a guide if you actually want to beat it. There's this cool, so with the Sega CD, 32X, there's this version of Doom. I've gotten really into Doom lately. It's just cool. It's a cool game, but it's also like on everything, and it's the one game like all the homebrew guys use to like test out stuff. Anyway, there's a version of it that plays CD soundtracks on the Sega CD, and I was playing there's a remix soundtrack by Andrew Holschult, the guy that he did the soundtrack for like, I think he did the soundtrack for Doom: The Dark Ages recently, but he also does games like indie games like Dusk and A Medieval and all these other games. Anyway, he released an album like 15 years ago, remixing all the Doom soundtracks into like metal versions, and you can play that like. You can replace the music in the Sega CD version, or in the 32X version, whatever it is. But they also have Doom 2 running on it, and you can play some of the expansions now, too. You can play, like, Plutonia, the TNT levels, that kind of stuff. So you can play mods. It's crazy. I've heard of that, yeah. Did you watch Happy Gilmore 2? I saw it the other night. It's alright. Has some funny stuff in it. I made the mistake of rewatching the first movie before I watched the second one. The first one's a lot better. Doom's, I don't know. I love the game, but it also has like it's a hugely nostalgic game for me, because it was it was probably like the first, not the first PC game I played, but like the first time that it was like, so PC is, in my eyes, it's all about the upgrade experience, right? Like it's like you can play games on PC and they're like upgraded console versions, but the coolest thing about PC to me is having a system that runs a game at X amount of frames or whatever, at X graphic settings, and then you upgrade, and then you get to see the improvement on the same game, and you get to see how much faster that game runs and how much better it looks. That's what PC is about to me. Like, it's always been that. And Doom was the first time I saw that. It was like, I played Doom. I remember playing it. I think we had a 286 PC. Doom required a 386, and that was like tiny window, low settings, required a 386, and it still played like crap. And you needed like a sound card and all that stuff for like actual gun sounds and whatnot. We didn't have a sound card. We had a 286. I remember trying to play it, and it wouldn't run right, and it sounded like crap because it had like the PC speaker instead of the Sound Blaster. And then I went to a friend's house. I don't remember how much longer after that it was, but it was right when the Pentium came out, and he had Pentium, 90 megahertz Pentium, and Doom flew on that thing. It was like super fluid and full screen and like high detail, and he had mods installed and all kinds of crap. It was like mind blowing to me that like you could change the experience so much just by getting like new hardware. It was the same game, but it looked totally different, you know? So that's why Doom is like nostalgic for me, because it was the first game I experienced that with on PC. And I was like, holy crap. In addition to just being a cool game, but like... But anyway. And then there's the whole like story behind its development, and then like the fact it's on everything, so there's so many different versions of it. And then seeing like the differences, seeing how it runs on different hardware, all that stuff I like too, so. But yeah. But I want to try to get some other games running on this PC too. I'm going to try to get like Civilization, Flight Simulator. Oh god. That was another one. I bet a bunch of people have the same experience I had with Doom with Quake and Quake 2 because you had software mode and then suddenly you could play it with like a 3D card. The Voodoo or something. And it was like, what? I remember that. And that was like, holy crap, look how much better it looks. It's so funny to me going back to this PC too because you have like megabytes of RAM instead of gigabytes. And like megabytes of video memory. I think it has DRAM on the video card. It doesn't have VRAM yet. It's pre-VRAM. So it has DRAM and it's, you know, really slow. And it's 1 megabyte of DRAM. A single meg of DRAM on my graphics card. It's like, what? I don't think I ever realized that, like, video cards were a thing back then, like, that far back. I always thought it was, like, onboard. And then, like, 3DFX and stuff were, like, the first accelerator cards. They weren't. This one has a 1 megabyte video card in it. And I looked it up on eBay. The card in there would cost me, separately, if I were to buy it right now, it would cost me, like, over $100 on its own. Just, that's what I thought, what I saw anyway. I saw some going for, like, $150. And I tried searching for, like, because I would love to max this thing out, you know? Like, get the best possible video card and the best possible CPU and the most possible RAM and blah, blah, blah. And, like, the best possible ISA card that works on it is, like, freaking $500 or something. I was like, that's a fucking RTX card. What are you talking about? You nuts? That's what I need is ISA. It doesn't even have PCI. It predates PCI. It's insane. I thought it had PCI slot. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at when I look at it. I'm like, and I think there's a VLB slot on it. I didn't even know what VLB was. I had to look that up. It's a VESA slot or something. It's like, man, I got a lot to learn. But it's cool. That's the only way I'll learn about stuff like this is if I actually, like, have the hardware and then I have the motivation to, like, look up stuff and upgrade it and all that stuff. Over time, I'll become more and more knowledgeable about it. But yeah. That'd be awesome if you could look, because I have, it takes 72 pin, they're like maybe 3 inches long. They're really like small looking RAM sticks. And they go in a different way than like modern RAM. They go in kind of at an angle on the motherboard, and then they like, you put them in at like a 45-degree angle, side, like to the side, and then you rotate them straight up and down, and they click into place. I honestly don't know too much about this machine because I can't, there's no model number on it that I can see. I see the manufacturer is called Zeos. Zeos apparently was a popular manufacturer back in the late 80s, mid-90s, early mid-90s. And I think they got bought by Micron in like 95 or so. But they were pretty popular back in the day. But it's a Zeos 486. And that's all it says on the front. I can't find like what kind of motherboard. I don't know what all the expansion cards are. I have to figure all that out. I think it'd be easier if I had Windows or something. Maybe I should just take a picture and post it on Reddit or on Facebook group or something and be like, hey, what is this? Like, tell me what's in here and what kind of computer this is. So it's interesting. There's jumpers on the motherboard for clock speed and what else? Yeah, for the type of processors. And I was looking at that. I didn't find the exact jumper settings for this motherboard, but basically it has settings for a 486SX chip, and then there's a setting for the DX. And as long as it's as long as the chip you get is a multiple of the front side bus speed, so basically like a 486-33, which is in there now. If I get a 486 DX2 at 66 megahertz, that'll work without having to change the jumpers, because it's just it's the same settings. It's just a multiplied front side bus is all it is. It's a 2x multiplier, so it goes 66 instead of 33 megahertz. And then the 100, they call it 100, but it's actually 99 megahertz. They just called it a DX4 100. So anyway, I shouldn't have to change anything is my point, because it's already set for like a DX. And then a DX, DX2, DX4. There is no DX3. It's just DX4 for some reason. And then, from what I was reading, the fastest chip available for that motherboard is actually an AMD chip, believe it or not. It's an AMD, you Google it, it's a 5x86. I think it's an AM 5x86, and it's like 100, I think it's 133 megahertz. And it's like the fastest possible chip. Not the fastest possible, but like the fastest like out of the box, I should say. So I'm probably gonna get one of those at some point too. An X586 or 5x86, sorry. And the Pentium Overdrive seems interesting, but it seems like it's not worth the extra cost when you can just get that AMD chip instead. I found some YouTuber who did a ton of like benchmarking. You can find them on eBay. They're like $30-something. They're not bad. I've already ordered a DX4, so I kind of want to just get that in and play around with it first. And then I'll order I don't want to get them all at once, because I'll just ignore the DX4, you know? And I've already paid for it, so I don't know who would buy it from me, so it seems kind of hard to get rid of without putting it on eBay again. And I don't really do eBay sales anyway. Should be cool though. I'm looking forward to just messing around with it. I'm just crossing my fingers that keyboard works first and foremost. Otherwise I'm not doing anything with it. Take it to a recycling center. Part it out. I'd probably actually part it out. That video card in it seems like it's worth like $100 or something. I paid $3 for the computer. At state sale. It's cool. See, the thing with me is I already have like kind of an older PC to play older stuff on my CRT monitor, but I have like a 1080 Ti in it, you know, so it's still pretty modern. It's not like old, it's just older. I thought about for a while getting like a Core 2 Duo with like an 8800 GT or something, like, you know, like a Can It Run Crisis kind of computer from like 2006 or something. But I've always decided against it because it's just like, like it's not old. Like if I was to get another old retro PC, it would have to be something like this where it's just like super old. Like it can barely run Doom. So, just for me at least, it makes more sense than something else. Because I've already got like several mid-range to low-end PCs. But they're all like modern. They all run like Windows 11. You know? Even my i7 3770K CPU PC runs Windows 11. All $6. That was the other thing, was I was just like, well, like, even if it doesn't work, I'll get the enjoy. Like, I could probably rip that CPU out of it and sell it for like $20. Pretty easily. It's the same with CRTs. Like, I go to these estate sales and you got CRTs for sale and they're like $10, $20 a piece. And I'm like, well, I could at least sell it for that. I know somebody would pay at least $10 for this thing. So, I'm not losing any money on it, really. This boss sucks. They all sound like elephants. Yeah. I would do a 4790K if I could. My motherboard only goes up to 3770. It's that motherboard I bought when we lived in Lancelot Court. It's just, I still have that thing. It still works. I've had it since 2011. I still have the 2500K that I bought at that point, and it still works to some degree. I got kind of burned out from the overclock because I was running at 4.5 gigahertz all the time. But this 3770K, it's quad core, 8 thread. It's got hyper threading, and I run it at like 4.3 gigahertz or so, and it you can play like pretty modern stuff on it. It'd probably play like Doom Eternal, Doom Dark Ages and stuff if you give it like a RTX card. So those games now require ray tracing. That's really the limitation. I'm always amazed at how little games have advanced, really, in like CPU requirements. Asshole. What a dick. Quit appearing on top of me, dude. It's really annoying. Die. God, thank you. He's dead. explosive finale. The funniest thing, so I'm running that PC on that CRT monitor, which runs most things at 1024 by 768, so the resolution's low enough that, like, even modern stuff, the GPU is not really a limitation. You know what I mean? Because you're not pushing it. You're not pushing any modern GPU at such a low resolution. And it still looks really good, because it's made for that resolution. It's still, you know, that's still relatively high pixel count. It's basically 720p. That's what's funny to me is, like, so many years earlier, we were playing games at, like, HD resolutions. We just didn't realize there was no such thing as HD at the time. But, like, that monitor, at 640 by 480 does 120 hertz refresh rate. So you can play games on it at, like, 120 hertz. Or 120 frames a second. It's just 640 by 480, so it's just a low resolution. But, like, some games benefit from that. Like, if you play Quake, you can play Quake on it at 120 frames a second. And it looks and plays ridiculously good. It's just, like, super responsive. You don't notice the low resolution, because the whole thing is pixelated anyway, so who cares? But, like, back in the day, we had no idea what that was. We didn't realize what frame rate was. Any of that crap. Who cared? Thanks, Digital Foundry. Suddenly I care about it. I tell you, it is interesting nowadays knowing about that stuff, going back and actually, like, messing around with that stuff and seeing, like, just how well you can get stuff to run, and, like, I don't know, it's just something about it that appeals to me anyway. Suck, dude. Where are you at? Oh, you're a dick. There he is. You gotta kill all these guys before the door opens. God, there's another one? Where is it at? Way over here? Oh, that thing? Come on. How does that count? There it goes. Okay, I'm going this way first, and then I'm gonna have to come back through here again. Do it all over again. Oh. What about this part? I was thinking about documenting my little experience here with that PC, but then, like, I look up YouTube videos and it's been done to death. There are people all over the place. I don't know. And by that, I mean there's, like, 2 or 3 other guys who've done it before in the past couple of years, and it's like, they know way more about it than I do. I just sound like an idiot, so it always puts me off. I'm always like, never mind. I would have done cool videos about it, but never mind. It's already been done. Which is stupid, because there's not a video idea out there that hasn't already been done at this point. So, if I keep on that current track of thought, then I will never make content again. I really need to just do it. I just use my phone or something, who cares? You gotta get over that mental block of, like, it's been done already, who cares? Like, yeah. Everything's been done. I just gotta find a twist, like, Will it run with pasta in it? Like, I don't know, something creative, you know, unique. Will it blend? That hasn't been done. What if it hasn't been done in like 20 years? Makes me think of there's this controller I got, that one-handed PlayStation controller I got. I told you about that. I thought it would be cool to make some like a video on it or something, and then I Googled, and then I found a YouTube video, literally from like 10 plus years ago. Some kid did a video on it, and the controller was made to play RPGs. And so he used it. He was like, "Let's see how it works. Let's see if it actually does what it claims." And so he made a video of himself playing like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger or whatever on PlayStation. And I'm like, "But that's kind of boring. Like that's what it was meant to do." So I was like, "I wonder if I could play Doom with it." So I played Doom with it, and it works to a degree, as long as your hand holds up. Because your hand starts cramping by moving around with the D-pad so much. But I thought I might make a video of like, let's try games that weren't meant to be played with it and see if it works. Let's try Madden 95. Does that work? I don't know. The answer is probably no. Give me that. Suck. Dude, really? Jesus, how does that not activate? But anyway, I'll have to figure out something. I need to get out of my own head. I need to, like, stop going, "Oh, that's been done. I shouldn't do it." I should just fucking do it. Who cares? Like, I didn't do that with those Red Steel videos. I'm sure there were Red Steel videos on YouTube before I made Red Steel videos. Bruh, get up there. Thank you. I forgot you can freeze that damn thing. Should have just done that to begin with. Okay, let's see. Get this here. Carry me to paradise. Look at that. Right to the door. Excuse me. Suit. Gravity suit. This suit's really weighing me down. Now I can walk in water. In, not on. There we go. Look at that. I think there's something back here. Oh, just a missile expansion. Cool. Isn't that wonderful? How unexciting. How unexciting. Okay, now I gotta go blow up in that bridge, right? That tube. That's what she said. Let's see, is it right there? Okay. I'm about to take a break from this game. I'm getting tired of it. I don't care for the part where you get into the, I forget what part it is, what section it is. It's just really, like, monotonous. Let's save it. Let's save. Move on to something else. Alright. Let's see here. What else have we got? Plenty of options. Nothing that jumps out at me, though. Shaq Fu. How about that? What is Sonic Blast? The fuck is that? Oh, Sonic Blast Man. Time Cop. The fuck? Oh, I know what I want to play. This is a cool game. Old school Konami. Oh, look at that. Buster bust a nut. It's a short game. Did they do a revival of this? I know they did Animaniacs. I don't remember if they did this one or not. I think they did. I just don't remember seeing it. Ooh, what a dick. Hey. Okay. Think there's a switch here. Oh. Oh, okay. Dizzy is destroying the kitchen. If we don't stop him, there won't be anything for lunch. Such a repetitive boss. Please spin the wheel to select the game. Which will it be? Bingo. All right. And they come within one of like 5 different one-ups. Not get any of them. Yep. No, I got one. I need to go the dodo. Damn it. Oh well. Got 2 there. 3. There you go. I was like the train stage in this one. It's kind of cool. Oh, my bad. I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at the chat. My bad. Oh, come on. Oof. It's a fucking Donkey Kong. Yeah, get back here. Get the fuck back here. Uh-oh, I ran out of dash. And this is where the one-ups come in. Ah. For fuck's sakes. I'm gonna keep playing this. Never have a checkpoint. What the fuck just happened? I just disappeared into the rocks. That was weird. What the fuck was that? Why does it disappear into the rock face like that? Dash. You piece of shit. What the hell was that, man? What's going on with the controls? That sucks. This is pissing me off now. Who knows? It's just me. I suck. Dude. Fuck out of here. Come on here. Thank you. Not that hard. Oh, come on. Controls. He's supposed to oh my god. Okay. I think we're done with this. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not playing that again. Fuck you, bud. Okay. It wouldn't start over. Let's see. What else? I can't think of anything else I want to play tonight. Maybe... Oh, I know. I'm gonna play... I'm in the mood for like a beat 'em up, but I don't want to play Ninja Turtles. This intro is awesome.
After another years, I'm free. Time to conquer Earth.
Let's see. Let's pick the late Tweet Trang. This game's way better than it deserves to be. Oh, hey, I thought you were just guys reading newspapers. What a great disguise. Saber-tooth tiger. I like she has a bomb. Don't remember that from the show. I'm the Bomb Ranger. She just picked up that homeless guy's bed. Threw it at the putties. That's cool. I don't remember them vandalizing cars either. It's an interesting addition to the show. Remember, kids, it's okay to vandalize other people's cars as long as it's in the name of good. And not evil. As long as you do it with the right intention, you can vandalize anything. Password. Oh, that's cool. I didn't remember being able to pick different, Boy, he looks like a... It's terrible. The movie game is really hard, though, compared to this one. I don't think I ever beat that one. I like that they're like brawlers. It's pretty cool. Makes sense, but I mean, There weren't a lot of, like, non-Ninja Turtle, non-Final Fight brawlers. You gonna die, homie? Jeez. Taking forever. Smack, smack. Oh, we jumped back. Did you see that? Wow. Talk about AI. Advanced AI. He dodged a hit. That's like fear. Fear levels of AI. Spinosaurus! You need a game genie. It's weird. There was this weird period in the US, at least, where like they started making kids games like really hard. Like, what are you doing? This is meant for like 8-year-olds, and you're making it harder than... I don't know. What are you doing? You don't know your audience? Remember, kids, you can vandalize any other property as long as it's in the name of good. It's not vandalism if you don't mean it. It's only illegal if you mean it to be. What the fuck? Oh. I didn't realize you can wall jump. Remember when they did that in the show? Me neither. One thing I learned from this game is they all carried bombs. Ready to go off at any moment. Kind of scary. Remember that episode where Billy called in a bomb threat so he could take the SAT? He actually had a bomb. This is like a randomizer. Weird. Oh, I got a hit. Oh, there's an accordion. It's like a Weird Al Gannon. You hit me with like a rake. He's a landscaper in his off time. When he's not fighting the Power Rangers, he's a landscaper for Rita. Yeah, he has his rake on him at all times. Quit that. Excuse me. God. Good grief. Turn around, bruh. I only get one hit in on him. There we go. Oh, there he goes. Kawabunga! Oh. Let's do Zach. Zach. Let's play the racist caricature of Zach. Jesus Christ. Bro, those lips are like embarrassing. Mastodon. Oh, right. He's threatening to shove these spikes up your ass if you don't keep moving. Unless you want a butt full of pain. Keep moving, buddy. Maybe Zach likes it. Don't kink shame. No. Oh, that's annoying. He swims like the Ninja Turtles in the NES game. In the sewer. When you're defusing them bombs. There we go. Zach the Mad Bomber. Boy, everybody's joining for MMPR, huh? But a bunch of y'all played this game as kids. It's actually a fun game. The movie one's hard, but it was fun too. Hey, let's not die here. It takes a lot to die in this game, though. It's not that hard to play. Let me down. Let me down. Let me stand. Thank you. Come on. Mastodon! Are you dead yet? Nope. I want it to explode and have gore everywhere. I haven't played as her yet. Area 4. She looks like she's about a foot too tall. She's like 5'2" or something in real life. Oh my god, that's it. Oh my god. Hey. You guys are getting tougher. What the fuck? Where'd the knife come from? What? Is this Power Rangers or Streets of Rage? What the fuck is going on? Actual fuck. Is he gonna have, like, a shiv next or something? These putties did some hard time. If they did some hard time, I guess they were in the oven. They got hard in the oven because they're putty. Get it? It's like clay. A kiln. Do they call the slammer the kiln? Putty jail, the kiln. I'm gonna pull out an Uzi next. Give me your purse. There's pterodactyl. That's right. It's the manliest looking Kimberly I've ever seen. It's more like tattooed teenage alien fighters than Power Rangers. Look out! Don't worry, I'm coming. Why did she hit him with the bow? It's fucking stupid. She should be shooting arrows at him. It's called palette swap, Don. It saves time and money. That way they can use the same model for all the rangers and just change the weapon in their hand. Remember when the putties had guns in the show? Yeah, me neither. You imagine that? The Rangers all like morph and they teleport to the park. And they get ambushed by putties with like... Oh, I forgot you can do that. My bad. They get ambushed by putties with like machine guns. Ranger commits suicide. Front page news. You said she was tired of pink. Only way out was down. Death trap. Get up here, what are you doing? What the fuck? Get up here. No. screams pterodactyl to me. Oh man, what a cheap ass. I'm gonna die. Oh, he got me. He stabbed me. Just take out a sword and run me through. Freak. It's a kid's game. He's sitting here murdering me. God damn. Alright. Shoot down. Oh. Bro, quit that. It's like Shang Tsung morphing into fucking Goro. Stop it, cheap son of a bitch. Frick. Dude, quit with the knives. God damn. Those knives are cheap as shit. Alright, I think that's it for me. I don't know. Do I want to continue? Let's try Billy. I gotta play the whole fucking level again. I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. God, his run is so stupid. God. Look at him. He's like hiding every time he punches. Oh, Jesus Christ. Poor guy. This character's hilarious. Oh, man. Alright, it's 10 o'clock, y'all. I'm gonna head off. I don't feel like playing through this level again. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go. I will be back Thursday as far as I know. I think I'm okay to do that. Yeah, I should be back Thursday night. I'll try to hop on at like 7 Eastern. Get on a little earlier. Go to like 10. Like tonight, so. Till then, have a good Wednesday. See y'all later.